clap your hands with me. Say you will, say you can. Clap your hands with me. Oh yeah. Come on everyone, I want to hear everybody clap your hands. All together now. Come on, I know you can do it. Say you will. Say you can. So clap, 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 clap your hands with me. You gotta feel the beat deep, deep down in your bones and let your body move. Don't let anybody say you cannot, cause you know that you can groove. Shake that body left, ooh, shake that body right. Feel the beat down in your heart and let your spirit shine. All right, come on everyone. This is your last chance. So I want to hear everybody singing and wave your hands with me. Come on. Here we come, here we are. Now clap your hands with me. Say you will, say you can. Clap your hands with me. Yeah, here we come, here we are. Now clap your hands with me. Say you will, say you can. Clap your hands with me.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another VoxEdit Monday with me, PandaPops, and joined with me is obviously the lovely, the fantastic Vpire.
Is that me?
Is that your name?
I'm not sure.
Okay, I don't know who I'm joined by. Usually a voice in my head, Merba to Hengame Studios, Merba to you. And considering I just said Merba, we might as well just go for a couple. Konnichiwa, annyeonghaseyo, ni hao, buongiorno, bonjour, hola. Any others? How do you say hi in your language?
Hi.
Is it really just hi? No, that's not right.
Yeah,
No, it's not.
Spelled H-E-J. Hi.
Is it seriously just hi? What about just hello? Good. What about good evening? What about good evening?
Good afternoon.
Really? That's as if you forgot to add good after, like the noon to good after. Good after?
No, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Ah, yes. Good afternoon. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll find a lot of similarities.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's almost as if, well, no, because it's like, that's as if you just didn't know how to say good afternoon.
Yeah, we
Good
forgot,
afternoon.
and then it became then it became evening.
Yeah. Well, you took so long to finish saying it that it was just like, oh, we better cut the noon out. So anyway, guys, we have, if you don't know, and I am going to link it, so make sure download the latest patch, view chat. Why are you saying view chat?
We have you in the chat, I think.
Let me just check.
They were saying hola. Hello.
Oh, hola. Yeah, hola. Yeah. Good night. View chat. Yeah. I can see you all saying it. Sage said, "Hey, mum. Hello, my lovely child." But yeah, none of you put any other, like, you all just said hi and good night. There's no additional hellos there. Like, I gave you numerous. I gave you Chinese. I gave you Korean. I gave you French, Spanish, Italian, Japanese. Good day, mate. There you go. Now I've got Australian in there. Good day there, mate. Good day, mate.
As well, even though that was pretty disappointing. It was the exact same.
Yeah. I mean, it still counts. You know, like, for a moment when I went bonjour, I was like, that's French, right? And then my brain was like, no. Bonjour is French. Is there a new season this year? Well, it's no secret that there will be seasons this year, 100%. We also have mini events. So we're not just going to always have very big seasons, we're also having mini events, so like the March event that's happening right now. So yes, there is going to be a season. It's already been stated that there will be a Snoop season. Now, no dates have been officially announced, mainly because, you know, we have to make sure these games and everything works. So we don't give those announcements until we know we're ready. But this is to do with VoxEdit. We're going to be covering VoxEdit. We're going to be covering some of the new features in this latest patch. And they did, instead of just doing fixes, they did want to give you guys some actual new features. And I'm just going to quickly check my messages there. So anyway, we're going to, I would say, one thing I am going to say, if you have a template from a previous version that you have unlocked and you have added additional nodes, before opening it up in the newest version, please can you make a copy? Make sure you back everything up, make sure you make a copy, because I opened my ballerina because I wanted something to do stuff on. You know, that we hadn't really finished. We had just created something randomly, so we never really finished her. So I wanted to go into a character that I wouldn't be mad if it broke, and boy did it break. Ignored 100 incompatible animations. I have told the team about this. They are already aware. They have asked for some additional information, but the stream's starting now. So unless they're watching, which they could be, hello guys, if you're watching, they could be watching. So this is something I had made previous. For anybody that didn't know, she had been made previous. She has had additional nodes added to her. So her skeleton isn't like the normal template. She is unlocked, but almost all of the animations are gone. There's also sections here for eyeliner, so I'm a little bit annoyed that obviously I didn't send it all, because her eyeliner is not attached to her face. It is inside of her head, but that's not what we're going to be concentrating on. And Sparky, my weekend was pretty good. We did some family visiting. We We did the rounds as, you know, I hate calling it the rounds because it makes it kind of seem like I'm obligated to go see these people. I want to see them. I like seeing them. But it's you know, it's just a way to reference, you know, going to see family. We did the rounds at the weekend. We made sure to visit as many people as we could. So yes, that was really nice. It was really good to go see like my nan and my granddad. That was really nice. I haven't seen them for a couple of weeks. So it's always nice. And they don't live that far away. I wish I could visit them a little bit more often, but yeah. Regardless, weekend's been good. Got loads of stuff done in the house. My bedroom fully painted. Some of you know that we were redecorating, ready to move house. We are moving on with that. So we are starting that process. Had some valuations done on the Friday, which was really nice because we've got some good news. So yeah, that process, hopefully we can move this process along and I'll be in a new house with hopefully good internet, because there's only so much you can check if it's got good internet before living there. So fingers crossed I get good internet. Otherwise you might be having some pre-recorded streams. That'll be funny. But anyway, there's one really, really cool feature. And luckily, some of these animations are still on here. So there is the animation offset. I want to get this right. I want to pronounce this right. Animation offset button, okay? I have a cute little video. It's not fully video. It's just a little thing that the team had actually put together to sort of show it off to other team members. So I'm just going to play that real quick. And then we'll be back for me to actually show you the animation offset. I'm super excited. We may get a second template and unlock that for me to go through it a little bit better than, unfortunately, the poor ballerina that's lost 100 animations. Please make copies, backup. Make backups. Whenever there's a new release, please make backups.
Always a good idea.
Always. And also, there's nothing wrong with just copying it and opening either. I wouldn't open on the original, I'd open on the copy, because you can then, you know, I mean, it's neither here nor there. It doesn't matter as long as you're only opening on one. So get it. I always open on the copy and keep the normal separate. So just make backups, create copies, and then open on whatever one you want to open on. But anyway, let's have a little look at this animation offset. Okay, guys, so you would have seen just a few things there. Let me explain a little bit more about what you saw. So we now have, oh, I'm not quite in the way. We now have this button right here. Can I just try and make my screen big? No, I cannot. Can I? Bloop. Don't mind me. Bloop. Right, this thing that I'm clicking on and off now at the top. Okay, we're going to go to head. We're going to click head. So this can now toggle on and off. And let me show you what that does. Just got to, you know, put the screen back to normal. Don't mind me. Just being a pro. This is what pros do. Trust me.
Of course.
I'm pro. Actually, I can kind of hide my toolbar there, and you only kind of miss a small section of the side. Hey, A's! How are you doing? Gosh, it's been a while since I've seen AYZ in chat.
Hey.
Right, so what we want to do is we want to toggle that on. So we want it lit up, and what we're going to do is, if we move the head down, now the head is going to be in that position for all of those keyframes. Now, unfortunately,
so nice.
It really, really is. Now, let's just move our head back and let's just say, I really think I'm going to have to do it with a different template because the walk one is probably the easiest to do. So I'm going to just create new assets. Monday. Actually, I'm going to pop it in my delete folder. Need to organize these. Delete, offset. All right, and we're going to import humans. Let's import standard. Oh, one incompatible animation. So when I import it, apparently there's one when I import hierarchy, there's one incompatible animation. There's so many animations, I don't know which one that is. Don't ask me to find it.
I was gonna say that's a lot of animations to sit through to figure out what that is.
Yeah, so
unless it's like Idolo 1.
Well, let's find. Yeah, is it Idolo 1? Is it no, Idolo 1 is there. Right, so let's go with high. Let's go with high, because he does like a nice little jump when he does high. So let's just have it so we toggle this on. And we want him to be a little bit more hunched over with his high. He's an old man. Like, hello there, mate. And it moves that for all of the keyframes. Now, I cannot tell you how amazing this is.
It's so convenient. Oh my god.
Like the amount of times I've created something where I've done like huge edits, and I still want to utilize those animations, but I've had to flip it upside down or reposition where it is, and then I've had to go and move every single one of these because it does it for that keyframe, and then you have to move to the next one, add some wrinkles. Passive income, we're not fine. Bloody hell.
Do it, add the wrinkles. And the hair needs to be grey.
Yeah, I'm greying him up, don't worry.
Good. Can't have you animate an old man and then not make him actually look old.
I know, right? I'm so bad. Which one looks more grey? This one?
This looks a little
This
brown.
one? Yeah, it is a little bit. Or this one. I think that one.
I think the third or the second one was
The second? The silvery?
Is a little brownish. Yeah.
It's got blue hints to it.
That's it.
Yeah. I mean, like, well, why am I even focusing on this?
It's important.
It isn't! It's not important! It's the least important part of this show! I'm meant to be showing you things. I am concentrating on the on this new feature in particular, but there are other new features and fixes that I will be going over with you guys. So don't worry. Let's give him his eyebrows. Right, you wanted wrinkles. Cool. Right.
Yeah, look at that. He's already looking much older. Hello, Garnikin.
Hi, Garnica. That doesn't look like wrinkles.
Passive income is saying that his name should be Silver Fox Man. I mean, that looks pretty much like him, I think. Looking like a silver fox.
He could just have some wrinkles on his forehead, honestly. I don't know why you're making this like a big deal.
It is a big deal. You need to have some nice bags under the eyes as well.
Fine, we'll bruise him up a little bit. There, now he looks tired. Maybe that's a little too dark.
That's quite dark.
There. There we go. Focusing far too much on something that does not matter. Who am I making? I'm making you, Garnican. This is you. This is my interpretation of you.
Yeah. That's exactly what we're doing.
Yeah, right. Here's our old man. There we go. Now we have... Oh, he actually does look like an old man. I hate this.
Oh, he does! With the position you've done and everything.
Yeah.
Love it.
Right, guys. So yeah, the animation offset, you toggle this button on, so you want it colored. I'm not zooming in again. I'll just look. I'm low. It's right here under the play button, guys. It's under the play button, and this will offset the animation for all of those, but not just. Wait, does it do it? Wait. Okay, it only does it for that animation. Right now, it doesn't do it for all of the animations, which can be a little annoying because then you have to go to the other animations and maybe reposition him. But I do want to just check. If I do send to all, will it then, let's go to idle, will it then, okay, no, so his back will reposition upwards, but with the animation offset, if I just click it, no, he does go back up, that's a shame. If I bend it again, no. Hey, he does go back up. Why are you going back up? Stop going back up. If I bend you all the way back. Oh, there we go.
Dear God.
Yeah.
That's a flexible old man, isn't it?
He really is.
Quite impressive.
Alright, let's put him back. Okay, so the high he does that. Let's go to goodbye. And then because I sent to all. Oh, I'm so silly. I do it there. Okay, so on the next keyframe. So as long as I know what I've rotated him, he'll return to that position. I can move it to this one and he'll do it there. But it'll be good when we can do that on all of them. Okay, happy. He's like a little bent over. He's at 22.9. So if I just get this and do 20, I'm just going to do a little bit. Now he's really jumping quite aggressively for an old man. The end of that happy animation should just be him crumpling to the floor, honestly, at this point. I think we're just going to just be like, bloop, to the ground. And then he's just going to face palm on the floor.
Yeah, this is now what we're doing today.
With his, this was not the plan, by the way. With his arm outstretched. Like, ah! He did not realize what was going to happen to him. And legs, probably stretch out his legs. Ah! Oh yeah, let's bend his leg. He's got a
Oh
yeah.
That really looked like this went dark real quick.
Oh, it did. You know what a shame is? That it's done it for the whole thing.
Yeah,
yeah.
I was just gonna say
Yeah.
you left that one on.
Yeah,
so
yes,
now
I did.
He's kind of just twitching on the ground. That's kind of creepy.
It's fine. I can fix this. Right. So he gets up to this point. I toggle it off. It's a shame. I would have really liked him to. I toggle it back on there. I kind of wish my wish to make this better. My wish would be if you have it toggled on, but you have moved your arrowhead, it's for anything past that arrowhead. Now, I'm not a coder, and I am not going to pretend that's easy to do that. By no means do I think that would be, they can just press a button and that will do that. But that is my hope for how this can progress, is anything past where the arrowhead is the keyframes that it does it for. Someone get this guy a cane already. No, I stole his cane. Hey Panda, were you able to send for stealth suggestion to the team? Sorry, I've made loads of notes. What was your stealth suggestion again? Was that you wanted to hide things and have them reappear later on? Spine made of rubber, I know, right?
New dance, the flop. Yes, let's make this the flop dance.
Yeah, the old man. No, let's just call it the old man.
I like the flop.
Yeah.
Because he does a little flop at the end.
Okay, we'll go with the flop. Right, who said that? Half dork. Half dork, you have
Dork.
named it the flop. So it's like happy, and then face
flop.
palm. Yeah. So face palm. I'm just gonna
He should be
delete.
staying there for a little while though.
He really should. Right, and then down. So the NPCs work like they do in Metal Gear. So, oh, sorry. Yes, you did say that. I don't think that was quite. Yeah, that's something that I can suggest. Not right now. Can I suggest that? And when I'm in like a meeting where that's applicable, I can suggest it. But what you can do is you can do feedback forms for these suggestions, and they get seen by the team. So yes, I remember you saying that, and I believe one box said that they have actually found a way to already kind of do this already. I believe one box in chat had been stating. Oh, I don't want him to. Wow, he's like real flipping over there. What's made you flip that much, mate? Matey boy. Oh, because I've got this turned on for all of them. Oh, for frog's sake.
So now this cool new function is teasing you a little bit.
It is a little bit. Because it's a cool new function, but I need things to be better. Okay?
And also you need to remember to turn it off when you don't need it.
That is true, which is why it should only be applicable for after the arrowhead. Team, do you hear me? Team, do you hear me? Better hear me, team. Hear me roar, I am Panda.
Do pandas roar?
This one does.
Fair enough. What do you say that we drop a form?
I say the people deserve a form, and a form they shall
Do
get.
Do they now?
No, not always.
No, I know, not always. Let's see if I can't drop one.
I don't know why I'm continuing to show this section off when there's other features to go through, but I am now determined to finish the flop. Like, I feel like this is something I need to complete. This is...
Yeah, I think you have to.
Yeah.
It's a must at this point.
Honestly, yes.
I feel like you need to make this guy into a character somewhere.
Where his arm just bends out of shape. He just does the flop.
Yeah.
How am I adding... How?
I mean, he doesn't need to do that particular animation, but now we've spent time graying his hair and making wrinkles and bending his back and flopping him and all that.
Yeah, we have put a lot of effort into making him do this stuff.
Hey, go West.
Go West.
Okay, today.
There we go. Right. Perfect. Happy, jump loop. Happy, jump loop.
Oh dear.
I kind of like that he does like a little bounce on his face. I'm not joking. I kind of like it. In fact, I'm just gonna...
Actually, I think it's quite fitting for the whole kind of sandbox animation style.
Yes. So I'm just gonna close the keyframes over here so we get a good, like, 1 second of him just laid there before going into the next one. Bloop. Just so you can really see him. Lands on his head. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. He did the flop.
That's the flop, guys!
Better rename that animation.
Yeah, it's not happy anymore. It's
No.
rename for Flop 01. There we go.
The Floppo one, yes.
The Flop 01. Right, anyway,
Wonder
new
what the OG
features!
will look like.
So we'll just quickly run over exactly what this is. This is animation offset. So if you click these little, the little diamonds all set up and reposition part of the body on an animation, for that animation, it will change all of the keyframes to where you have positioned it. Few caveats with this is it is only for the animation that you are currently on. So that does mean that if you do some repositioning, you will have to go through all of the animations to reposition. But what it does save you doing is you don't need to, and this will happen for a lot of people that need to do things to try and stop Z fighting. A lot of the times that everybody just needs to move like a leg, like 0.1 out slightly, but then they have to go through every keyframe to move it. This will help that. You will no longer need to go through every keyframe. You do one keyframe with that on, and that's going to offset it. Now, obviously, you're going to need to go through every animation to do that, but once again, you're not going to have to go through every keyframe.
Great news.
It is. But obviously, the issue is it's only for that animation, so you do have to go through every animation.
Still a lot faster.
Ace is the master of compliments. You beautiful human.
To show how to do that again.
To do the animation offset or to look beautiful.
Both. I think you can do the latter while you're doing the first.
Okay, so to do this, we'll pick another random one right now. We'll pick Talk, although we did offset his body already. So maybe we just, because I did center all, so maybe we just pop his body back in his usual position. So you have your I'm gonna stop doing that now. Right, so you have your character that you've got, and you toggle this little button on. So you want this, the thing that you can see flashing on and off right above my head, right below the play button, literally where I am pointing. Right here. Oh, I've actually positioned myself in a really good area. Right here, guys. Right here. You want this turned on. And what you do is you can do reposition him however you want. You need his arms out like this. You want him to be a bit macho man-y? I don't know. He's not really buff. He's an old man. Although some old men are buff. Have you seen some of those buff old men?
I have? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
They usually have long hair.
Let's widen his stance slightly.
Oh, yeah. I like this guy.
You like the old man stance?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So this is his talk. So this is how he's going to appear for all of his... Oh, wow, he bends backwards to do the rest of his talking.
Oh, dear. Why, though?
I don't know. At this point, I don't know.
That's hilarious.
But the other animations for the arms, move and everything does save all animation. Yeah. Play games for fun. No, it doesn't do it. You have to redo every animation. So you have to move it on every animation. But it does it for all keyframes on that animation. Don't rant about those keyframes. Go West, I wasn't going to. Although I did a little bit, I suppose I did have a bit of a rant about the keyframes. I had a mini rant.
A wee bit.
A wee bit of a rant. Right, if we go to sit. Let's do his head. And then knock his head all the way back.
Oh my.
Yeah. There we go. And it does it on all of the keyframes. I'm just, yeah. And then if we go to another one, so we go to shelve or sit idle, his head obviously isn't in that position. So you would need to reposition it for every animation, but it does it for all keyframes. And unfortunately, if we did send to all, and we sent that to all, it's going to appear there, but his head will appear back again. So the best idea is to see where that's at. So 258, and we're just gonna flip his head back to 25. Where? 258 did I say? 258, there we go. And now with that toggled on, his head's going to be in that position. So what you can do is you can send all, and then just move to the second keyframe and reposition with that toggled on, and that's where it'll be position. Broke neck mountain, exactly. That's what we got going on there. Right, let's maybe cover a few additional things, which is, did that make it? Okay, so delete backup models. This is more for something that had been suggested by like cell leads in the creator fund, but that will just, you know, confirm deletion of all backup VXM models. This cannot be undone. So this is if you do this, it's going to delete all the VXMs in the backup folder. There'll be a backup folder, and it will just free up additional space or make it a little bit neater for you. But so that's, most people are probably not going to use that, but that is an addition that had been put in. What is another thing? Fix being able to add animation to templates. So there's been a fix to add animation to templates. Apparently that was broken. Let's hop back into this one with the 100 ignored templates. It makes me really mad. So another thing is we can now do a skeleton. We can drag a box in the viewport. Now, before, if you dragged the box, it would select absolutely everything. Now it selects based on where you are dragging. So you drag that over the head, over the arms, and you have those sections selected. Once again, it's selected in the library and over on the skeleton panel. So before, this wasn't working correctly. So yeah, now you can select all the models that way, or just one particular model. We can't double click that yet. Okay, before we could use control select in skeleton panel, but that's fixed. I feel like my notes are incorrect there. I assume you couldn't use control, and that's what I was meant to write, but now you can use control to select parts of the body in the skeleton panel. We can also do that in the viewport. So we can start selecting here and it will select it over there. And we can also do it over in the library. I believe that's a fix. I've got it noted as a fix. So there we go with that. If we go to news, this will also tell us some of the new features. So drag a box to select multiple models / nodes in viewport. That's what I just went over. Use a mix of control, command and shift. Click to add, remove content from a selection. Oh, how do I do that again? It literally just told me. Did I just read that and forget every word I just read?
I do that a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
Click to add, remove content from a selection. Okay. Select multiple nodes in viewport and skeleton panel. So that's using the control that I just did. Who doesn't love shortcuts? Come on, guys, tell me that these shortcuts, since the biggest update that we had back in, was it January? Gosh, was it January that we had that big update?
I don't remember.
I feel like it
was.
was.
I think it was January, actually.
Oh my gosh, where has time gone? But come on, guys, the update with the shortcuts, You can't tell me you don't love those shortcuts. You cannot tell me.
Shortcuts. It makes work so much more efficient.
Next thing, select multiple layers in the modeler. Okay, so we can select multiple players. We can select multiple players. Did you know that?
No.
So now we can select multiple layers right here. Oop, by head. Hello head, by head. Hello head, by head. So we can select multiple layers. There we go. I don't really need those. I assume that we couldn't select multiple layers before. I don't use layers that very often. I've started to try and use layers, but don't use layers very often. February, I think it may have been the end of January, purely because I had to make a lot of videos and make sure that they were ready, because I had holiday late January to the start of February, I think I was away for. And so it would have come out during the time that I was away. I'm searching for a tutorial video of layers. I mean, Oak 6, I have used layers in streams, like these live streams. I've used layers in my own streams. I've used layers. I just don't use it very often. And a lot of people don't. I think Alex even openly said he doesn't use layers very often. I've been trying to use it a little bit more, just for the sake of getting used to it and to be able to show people the usage of it. I feel like the best use I did was when I was doing the skeleton chandelier and I was trying to make different skulls all together and flames, like little fire pieces. I feel like that worked well with the layers. But otherwise, I mean, and I suppose layers is good if you want to do maybe similar characters but with different things. So if you've got like let's say like a certain race and you want them to all look similar, but you want some to have maybe some different hair pieces or one wearing glasses, layers can be helpful there because you can import those models, the VXMs, and then you can obviously go into it and say, hey, I want the one with glasses this time. So that's a good use of the layers. But yeah, I don't use it very often. Flip and rotate multiple selected layers. Okay, that's handy, maybe. Drag and drop to replace a model attached to multiple nodes. I thought we could do that. Delete, rename, and duplicate multiple nodes, models, animation, and layers at once. Added, so have we got fixes here? Oh, some of these are from the old version, so there's a few new things added, and I believe that's at the top, and everything else below that is normal fixes. ViewCube returned to orthographic view. I wonder if that's on block, because I did complain about that. I went to that and then clicked. There we go. Okay, so this is something not many people will have noticed this, and I have asked for this to be added back in, which is at the minute to get a stacked view of blocks, you need to click, let me go out of it, you need to click the face tool of like the face that you want to be looking at. It doesn't work if I click those ones. And to exit it, so if I want to look at the top and see what that looks stacked with everything else, you click the damn it, what do they call that? The camera cube. The camera cube, that's what I call it. The camera cube. It used to be when I tried to click reset view. Oh, yeah, it still does it. Reset view takes you to orthograph. Oh, I can't say the words. So they haven't actually fixed that. Fix that! Potentially, maybe. But I feel like there needs to be a separate button for people to know that they can enter stacked view, because not many people know you can enter stacked view. And that just kind of shows you what the blocks will look like when stacked together. Bigger, faster, stronger, been loving updates. Yes, the updates have been really, really good, and they've been very consistent on doing fixes and updates. more on a regular, which I love. Panda explained well, thanks for that. Okay, good. Nice, easy way to see the pattern. It is, but this has been, damn it, this has been a feature for a long time to be able to see the stacked view. However, it was a button up at the top. It was a button at the top, and you'd click it, and then you'd be able to select which view you wanted to see it in, whether you wanted top, bottom, back, whatever it was. No, unfortunately, no Mac OS Ventura fixes. We do have people working on it, but there is no ETA. As soon as we have news, I will let you guys know. I promise 100%. Yeah, I don't use blocks very often. V, I don't know about you. When you use VoxEdit, how often do you create your own blocks?
Actually, I've done that quite a bit, but that's because when I create games, I like to just have custom
your own blocks.
custom blocks.
It does make
Yeah.
sense. I used to make quite a few blocks, and I really appreciated the button to go in stacked view. Did you ever use that when that was like
I was
a button?
not aware of the feature
Okay.
until just now.
Okay, so there did used to be a button at the top, and I've said this numerous times. When I went to go redo like a bunch of blocks for my game, because I'm like you, I do think custom blocks is much better. I made a bunch ages ago, and now I'm like, oh, I actually need to create some more, so I'm going to do that. And I was really mad. The first thing I did was go to the team like, where is the stacked view? And they're like, the what? And I was like, the view where you can see what all the blocks, terrain blocks, look like when they're stacked on top of each other. And they're like, and it was like, oh yeah, no, that's still there. You have to click like some. And I was like, no one will know that. Anybody who knew about the button when it was at the top will just have known that you took that away. Nobody is going in the block editor. Nobody is clicking on these to see what it looks like. Nobody's doing that. And also the fact that when you click, there's no proper button to click out of it. If you click to reset your view, it takes you to the stupid view. I keep forgetting what it's called. Orthographic or orthographic. Yeah, I think it's orthographic. Am I saying it right? Rather than just the normal view. So yeah, that's how you can see it. You click that and it will show you what it looks like as if there's multiple all stacked together. And then you just click, you can click the bottom thing to get out of it. But I feel like there needs to be an actual button. Everybody in chat, put a 1 in chat. Thank you. Yes, it's not intuitive. Everybody put in chat 1 if you think there should be a button, and 2 if you don't think there should be a button.
That's where, yeah. It just doesn't look like something I felt like I can click on.
Yeah, no, it's like, oh, okay, so not Jackie Chan is saying that they only use orthographic unless they're just seeing how it looks. I can't work in that. I tried working in orthographic and it hurt my head. I didn't like it. I did not like it. I'm sorry. Yeah, so everybody go west, put 1 and 2. You can't have both ways. Again. You can't have both ways, my friend. So I'm just double checking some of these other ones. I'm going to just play the offset video again, just so I can quickly pull up my Notion page, because I'm pretty sure it's going to open on the main screen, and I don't want you guys to see stuff. But you can still hear our voices. You can talk to him, V. You go shout at him.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's nice. I'll just sit here and say hello to people. Actually, we should close up that form.
Yes.
It's been out for quite a while now.
Yeah, they don't need forms anymore.
No.
Oh. Oh, here we go. Patch notes. Open. Yeah. Okay, I just want to double check.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go right through the submissions real quick. Oh no, we've got a shame bell today. That's been so long.
Oh, everybody's going to be so happy. 1 second, let's
It
go back
makes
to the
me
normal.
weirdly happy.
For shame! For shame. For shame on your mother, your mother's mother, your mother's mother's mother's, your mother's aunt, your mother's dog, your grandfather's dog, your cat, your hamster, your goldfish. No, we're having more shame bell. Shame! For shame on you! You fill out that form once, you bad, bad shame person. You don't get to win. Oh.
I
Right,
missed it.
you missed the shame.
Yeah.
Max!
It actually legit made me excited that someone cheated.
Right, so there
Please don't
is...
cheat.
yeah, please don't cheat, but also, you made me very excited for cheating. For shame! For shame! For shame, people! For shame. Right, there is another new thing. So they've added where you can no longer... Wait, could you have done it before? I don't know. But you can't rename these body parts anymore. I can't remember if you were able to before. You are now no longer able... Oh, you can rename the models though, but I think that's fine. Yeah, you can no longer rename the body parts in the skeleton.
The body parts.
Yep, you can't rename any of the... For locked templates. Locked templates, you cannot rename the body parts. If you could before, can't remember, gonna be honest. Can't remember if that was the thing that you were able to do or not. And I can click this. So...
Panda,
Yes.
have you updated the spreadsheet for the winners?
I
Or
have...
should I send you the wallet?
Yeah, so send me... Yeah, because I was meant to send a bunch of stuff out and then update it, but I got too busy.
Sending it on Discord.
Okay. Okay. Where is it? There it is. Well, I have memorized absolutely everybody's wallet addresses, so I can already say off the top of my head that is not one I remember memorizing. I'm joking. No, it isn't one. Yeah, it isn't one.
Say, that's impressive.
Yeah, no. I've definitely memorized absolutely everybody's. I know everybody's wallet address. Yeah, no, they have not won before.
That's great. That's wonderful. Are people wondering who this person is? Wow. I can English.
You can English? Good, because
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah. Is that so?
Yeah.
It's
So,
not sometimes.
yes, is that an animation layer? Wait, yes is what an animation layer? And changing his pose while still walking. Can we do that? Yes, not Jackie Chan. So that the offset, I feel like we've concentrated so hard on the offset animation, but I do want you to announce who the winner was because I totally missed that. Are you there?
Yes.
Oh, thanks.
Yes, I was just adding the winner to the form. I am here. Should we announce the winner, maybe?
Yes.
Let's do it. Over on Twitch, we've got Andy Graga, who has won the Tears of Enemies. Congratulations.
Woo, congrats.
GG's.
GG's. But the so once again, I feel like we have covered the animation offset so much, but people are still asking about it. So there isn't a select all keys option, Skyhand. There is. I can see you've asked that question like 10 times. I know not 10 times really, but I've seen it. I just wanted to get the winner of the thing. So the animation offset, literally right at, wait, where's my thing so I can see where I'm pointing? Right here, we have this little handy thing that I'm clicking on and off. If you're on the you can now, it only works for that animation though, so you would have to adjust for every animation. But let's say you want this guy's head that way, and this arm just out the entire time. He is now, hot damn, it's because I did it wrong. We've got to go to a different animation. Yeah, it's because we've got to go to, you know what we're going to go to? We're going to go to walk. So we are going to, and it's because I sent his head to all like that. That's why. That's why, right? Let's turn it on. So we're going to move his head forward. His head is now going to be in that position for all of them. And then let's open out his arms. Once again, we're giving him the macho man walk.
It's an interesting way to walk.
Yeah, he's cacked himself, honestly. In fact, we'll pop his hands on his butt.
Or maybe he peed himself. That also kind of looks like someone who.
No. He's got his hands on his butt.
Okay, well maybe he really needs the toilet.
Yeah, no, he's already pooed himself.
Oh no.
So we have him where he's in this position. So his legs are now like this, and because we have that turned on, his arms are going to be in. Why is that one buggering about? Why? Why, Delilah? Either way, there's new things that you can do, and it'll do it for every one of those animations. Watch earlier in the stream, watch right near the beginning. I showed you how to do this with no issue. Now there seems to be a few issues with me doing it, and it's because I did center all, and it seems to have buggered a few things up. But this will do it for all keyframes for that animation. You will need to go to other animations to do that, but no, there isn't a select all keyframes. You do have to obviously hold control, and in fact, wait, if I scroll down and hold shift, nope. Hold control, nope. Go back, what have I done? Broken it. Yeah, no, you're stuck with having to hold control and just make a little box to do it all. Oh, not Jackie Chan says it's their tears for not winning, but you're not my enemy, so it can't be your tears. But also, you said instead of control clicking all keys, you don't need to control click all keys. You just need to hold control and create a box. This has been the way for a long time. You just hold control and you make a little box. You've been able to do this for a while. Do I need to make a VoxEdit quick tips on how to select them all using control? Do enough of you not know that was a possibility? Hey, I see Ice Pilot in the chat. You have come 10 minutes before the end. I feel insulted that you weren't here at the start of the stream. You seem super.
Like last week.
Yeah, last week he was like first.
What's this new habit?
Yeah, honestly, I don't know how I feel. That is really bad because if you create a custom mesh using individual voxels, it takes forever to select them all. Because when you say individual voxels, do you mean models, or do you actually mean when you're in the modeler mode, the individual voxels? Because you can just control A to select everything in there. And then you can use the arrow keys and you can, damn it, is it control and shift? Yeah, control and shift. Was it just control? Nope. Yeah, control and shift to move. So normal, when it's all selected, up and down arrows on your keyboard, we'll move it up and down the way you're facing, left and right, we'll move it that way. If you want to, oh, it's just shift. If you want to move it on the Z axis, then you need to hold shift and move the up and down button. Oh, you mean dragging the box? Oh, there. What's Control on Mac? Command. You piece them together in Animator to create shapes. Yeah, so you mean models. That's what model, like, so each of these are models. The pieces that you put together in Modeler, they're the voxels, and then when you're putting the models together, they're the models or VXMs. Most people just associate them with models, and then the asset is what your finished product is. So voxels are the individual little squares, cubes. Models are your VXMs, so what you've created here using voxels, and then the asset is your sent over one. But so this is why I feel like I get what you mean, but this is why you should have a controller. This is why you should have a control node. So off of world node, you should have a control node, and everything else is child to that control node. Because if you need to reposition an entire rig, you only need to move the control node rather than moving absolutely everything individually. Otherwise, I'm not too sure why you're wanting to select all keyframes to copy them. I'm not exactly 100% sure what you're trying to do with that. Can I move world? No, you cannot move world. The world is basically the root. They've just renamed it. You can't move that. That's the center point right here. That's just the center point. You cannot move that. You cannot touch the world. It is impossible. Oh, I'm tired from all that talking.
Was that too much?
Too much talking.
Too much of the new feature. Should we start calling controller nodes root?
No! Should we start? No! No! Just call it the controller! Half Dog, do you want me to fight you? I also want to say, is this the mood? Yeah. So you can also, with the animation offset, you can also move the entire rig itself. So it's not just about moving, you can have the head over here if you want. Have him do a little dance with his head over there. You want to make a head...
Nice.
Well, do you know what? I was just thinking to myself, like, what would that be useful for? It's useful if you have a headless ghost, a ghoul. Woo! Ghoul! Ghoul! Ah.
Well, I already have all kinds of ideas for how to use this feature.
But once again, this feature would be really, really good if you can also make it so it offsets after the arrowhead.
Sure.
I feel like that's what's going to take it from being great to amazing. But I am Groot. No, you're not Groot.
You're a half dog.
Yeah, and I feel like I need to ask permission for the fact that chandelier, skeleton chandelier that we created. We ended up creating a law that it's the top half of a giant species called half-dorkians. I feel like I should really ask your permission if I can use that tag. Or if you say no, I'll think of something else. But I feel like it's embedded now. Please say yes, please say yes, please say yes. Oh my god, Panda, his hand motion. What about his hand motion? Oh, no, it's just because... Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
he is. This is haram. This is haram. It is not okay. It's not okay. This is haram. No. We'll have him in that.
Please stop. Please stop.
Oh, right. Have I missed anything? Animation looks sus. I'm sorry. I did see a question. Was it play games? Another deliver question. That's not good English. I'll play games for fun. You filled in both forms, and I think one file could be wrong. How to update. So if you mean a VoxEdit contest, you are absolutely free to send in another submission. That's absolutely fine. It's only once we receive multiple submissions for the exact same thing. So you feel free to just, because you can't really update an old submission, so feel free to make another submission form, and we will just discount the older version. So we'll always go off of the newest version that you send. We'll discount the old version. I was building.
Yeah.
No, you go. Yeah, you read it.
Furniture, and seems that when you multi-select nodes and move them, they don't stay together all the time. Probably has to do with parenting, I'm guessing. Do you know anything about that?
Control node.
What?
Control. If she had a control node and was moving them, then they will go together. Oh wait, do you mean? Where it seems that when you multi-select nodes and move them, so when you're doing like this and you're moving them, yeah, it looks like it's based off of the parents. That in fact that's insane. Yeah, it's based off of the parents. I'm guessing this is what's happening. Boop, 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 boop. Go, Gadget Arm! Whoop, whoop. Go, Gadget Arm! Okay.
Looks like some kind of golem that's like, yeah.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna, if I do thigh to leg. Oh, that's really weird. I don't see why that would move like that.
No, I'm also
because that,
like,
yeah.
Exactly is that happening?
Why, Delilah? Oh, it could be part of how your animations are. If you already have animations, let's just do new. Blah 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 blah.
VoX is saying, have you tried moving it while the world is selected? Is that what you? No, that's not what you've got selected.
No, that's I've got object selected. World selected does the same thing. Yeah. Oh, it does it on there too. I thought it wouldn't. Yeah, no, it does it with world selected. Maybe parent. If you have it by parent, I feel like maybe parent will have. Okay, but the thing is, if you were trying to move multiple things, why would you not just go, why would you select everything and not just go from the parent? That's why I tell you to have a control node.
Yeah, I was going to say that as well. If you want to like move an entire body part, you just move the parent.
Yeah. Do you want to see what happens?
I don't know if it's
okay.
Because, like,
it is
you would like to move left thigh and right thigh or something like that.
So, well, if you.
That seems to be going okay.
But yeah, if I want to just move the thighs over here and have the legs do like a little walkie walk over here and have his body there, that's fine. You just can't select the children. So just don't select the children. Just select the parents and you'll be fine. Or move the, yeah. So you want to be moving the most parent. Why does it seem like Oak 6 is writing a annoying math problem you find on like a maths test? If you move the arm away distance 2 and the arm had 4 VX to the parent node and the hand 7 VX, the result would be arm 8 VX and hand 14 VX away. What do the experts say? The expert says just move the parent. Just move the parent. Just move the parent. That, I feel like that's the takeaway we're getting right now is how many apples does Paul have? I don't care how many apples Paul has.
Oak 6 loves math. I know, Oak. That's your thing.
So just multi-select the parent nodes. I mean, it depends I don't know what you're trying to make. And you said furniture, but I don't know what you're trying to do with that. So I don't want to give you, but try only selecting the parent nodes. But the problem is there's different parent nodes. So like the thigh is parented to the hip. So if I click the hip and the thighs, damn it, wrong thing. Then I am pretty sure, they move like stupid buggers. So you need to go for the most parented part. So the hip is like the top part. So if I do the chest, you do the chest, but you can't do the arms and the chest because then they do silly things. So you want to go for the most parented parent of whatever you're doing. If you want the children to follow, yes. I mean, I've been clicking on all sorts right now, so let's just double check. Yeah, that does silly buggers. World does silly buggers. So, yeah. The most parent is the one you select.
You've got an open invitation to talk math with Oak 6 on Sunday, Panda.
I'm traveling to the UK with my wife in 3 weeks. I have time on Sunday. We could talk about maths, Panda, with milk in your tea. As long as it's not too much milk. I like milk in my tea, but I don't like it to be a really milky tea. Also, where in the UK, it's not... I feel like most people just assume I'm in London. I am not. So, maybe? Maybe. You never tried tea with milk? What sort of tea do you usually drink? Just black tea? You just have black tea? Black tea's nice. The foot bone's connected to the leg bone. The leg bone's connected to the knee bone. The knee bone's connected to... We don't have a knee bone node. That is just the leg. So we missed the knee bone out. Knee bone's connected to the thigh bone. Doing the skeleton. There we go. And if you're going to smoke a cigarette or something, would you use your pointer finger and thumb or pointer finger and middle to hold it? So like that. So I'd actually use my thumb and 2 fingers to hold it. And the way my mum used to smoke was like this. This is the way my mum used to smoke. This is the way I have smoked in the past. I don't think I'd just do... I don't think I'd ever do the thumb and middle finger. I don't think I'd ever do thumb and middle finger. If I had to choose between the two, it would be that, but it's usually both. I knew it in America. Oh, you do pointer amp, so you do both? Or you do it like that. You scissor it. Just can't picture Purple Panda smoking. I don't. I have socially smoked. I have socially smoked.
That's pretty much the extent of mine as
yeah,
well.
I don't. Yeah, I socially smoked for a small portion of time where I really don't think you could ever class it as smoking. Like if I went to a doctor's office and they're like, do you drink? And I was like, yes, excessively, mate. And they go, oh, by British standards? So I was like, no, I'm like, I'm sober by English standards. Like, okay. And then they're like, do you smoke? And I'd be like, well, I had like half a cigarette 3 weeks ago. Does that count? And they're like, okay, non-smoker. No thumb. Oh, so you do it like that? Because I can't imagine you doing it like that. So Americans smoke like that? Yeah. I don't know. How is this a conversation we're having now? What an English person's favourite bone? A T-bone. Ha 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 ha.
Ha ha.
Hardy ha ha ha. Right, guys. I kind of hoped we do these features and new updates and fixes within like the first 10 minutes. That didn't happen. I really wanted to start making a building with you guys and teaching you guys how to actually create a whole building. I've done one.
This was a very good episode of Monday Vox.
Good. I'm glad. So next week, in fact, I did tell people I would show them the finished skeleton in Game Maker, but also we've run over, so I'm not going to do that. One other piece of advice, guys, it's the same advice I gave you at the beginning. With any update, please make sure you have backups of everything, and make sure you make copies and you open on the copy, I guess. I don't want to tell you to open on the copy. Just make a copy and only open on one of them. You guys say maths, we say math. Yeah, because yes. I have an alcohol problem. I can't get rid of it. The doctor didn't laugh. Oh, no. There you go. Just copy the whole VoxEdit folder. Whenever there's a big update, I always do tons of
I do a backup on my Google Drive.
Yeah. Yes, bravo. And that's still happening as well. I realized when we were doing the old man earlier and I was trying to get his arm in where's the flop?
Let's do the flop.
Where's the flop? It didn't. Oh no, I didn't save the flop.
No.
I thought oh wait, I called it I called it the flop.
You did.
The flop. There we go. But now his head's in a weird position because of earlier at the beginning. He's got like a look at him. His head's like but yeah, there we go. There's the flop. But when I was doing his arm, I moved his arm and his hand didn't follow, and I was like, oh, that problem's there again. Panda, add 10 voxels to the character mesh. Each voxel has its own key. Yes, it does. It all every node will end up with a key. Will end up with an opening key. But those keys have to be sent to all animations. So so there's a send to all. There's a send to all. There is a VoxEdit quick tips for that. So just as an example, we're just going to call this F. I'm going to do a little block, set to center, and we're going to right arm, create child, block 1. Going to grab this, just going to position it. So we got it here. So once you have everything where you want it to be, you're going to go to this, you're going to right click, and you're going to click send to all. And now every single animation, that is going to be in that position. So the position of the voxels display correctly, which is why we need a select all. So if you make 10 of them, yes, you will have to click send to all for all 10, but you don't need to, it's not that, I don't want to say it's not that hard, but I might need you to send me a video of exactly what you're trying to do, but what you're saying is, yes, it's a little annoying to then have to do animations on all of them, but you can position everything that you need to be positioned and click send to all, so it's at least all at that start position. Whether you want it to have the exact same animations on everyone, then yes, you do need to do control and copy all the keyframes and move it all over. And yes, the slightly annoying thing is animations have different end times, so you can't center all for end times. But what you can do, which is super, super helpful, is there's this button right here, which will actually take you to the end of that animation, and then if it's not a moving part, you can just click the diamond to close it, and then you'd go through every single one. You'd press that, take you to the end, you go through all of them. You go to the flop, we click that, it's already closed there. Let's go to T-pose. So yes, the select all would be super helpful, in which case, and I'm not saying a select all isn't helpful, we just don't have a select all right now. You can put that in a feedback. Right at the top, there is feedback. You can have a select all. Right now, you can't select all this. Oh wait, that did do it. Wait, Did it, or was it because I was already selected on it? No, it doesn't select it. So yes, you do need to copy and control and go over. Soon we'll be able to yell at the computer and will give us exactly what we want. Yeah, I mean, ChatGPT, guys. Like, that's crazy. You think we gotta click into the timeline first to do it all? No, it won't select all of them that way. You can't. There's nothing to select multiple. You do control and go over, like make your little box. So yeah, currently right now there isn't a way to do that. Like it selects all these parts, but over here it shows that they're selected, but it doesn't select the animation. So yes, it's helpful to have a select all over here. So put it in the feedback form. Right, we're finishing up. We already had the winner for our giveaway today.
We did.
We did, so congratulations, winner. I definitely remember your name.
Andy Graga.
That's it, Andy Graga. So that NFT will be with you within 4 to 6 weeks. I am hoping to send a bunch out like in the next couple of days, so people that have been waiting for a while, you guys should be next. But Andy Graga, you are probably going to be waiting about 4 to 6 weeks. You'll be in the next batch that I do. Lurker Awakened, did I hear giveaway? D?
The giveaway's over.
You missed it. You missed it, my friend. So anyway, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the metaverse.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll see you soon.
Have a good one. Yeah. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
How are we ending this one? Should we do a little VoxEdit song?
Yeah, I'm good at making songs.
Okay, no. It's so easy. We're just gonna go Fox,
Okay.
Fox, 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 Fox. So you just do that. You just go Fox, Fox, Fox. Okay. You
Box.
edit.
Box.
Edit.
Box.
Edit.
Box.
Edit.
Box.
No, but you keep. Yeah, there you go. Go. Keep going.
Okay. Box.
Edit.
Box.
Edit.
Box.
Edit.
Box.
Here comes Panda and Fee bringing you Vox. Edit.
Wow.